Hey there everyone, today I'm diving into a critical topic that's making waves in the financial world. The increasing fears of a US recession and its potential fallout on Mexico's economy. So, JP Morgan Chase recently upped the probability of a US recession by the end of this year to 35%, which is up from their previous 25%. What's driving this change? Well, it's all about the job market. We're seeing early signs of layoffs and a sharper than expected decline in labor demand. This means the economy could be slowing down faster than anticipated. Now, what does this mean for interest rates? JP Morgan projects that the Federal Reserve might cut interest rates by 0.5 percentage point in both September and November. This shift from focusing on inflation control to potentially supporting economic growth is a big deal. Lower interest rates could make borrowing cheaper, aiming to stimulate economic activity. But remember, this is all contingent on how the economy responds in the coming months. But it's not just the US feeling the heat. The global economy is closely tied to what happens in the States. A US recession would ripple across the world. Central banks globally are ready to act, potentially cutting interest rates and injecting liquidity into the financial system to mitigate the impact. The stock markets have already taken a hit. Rising recession fears in the US, coupled with crises in Japanese stocks and geopolitical tensions in the Middle East, have heightened market volatility. This interconnectedness means economic shocks in one region can quickly affect others. Now let's talk about Mexico. The Mexican peso has plummeted to its lowest point against the US dollar this year. Why? Mexico's economy is tightly linked to the US, so it's particularly vulnerable to a slowdown there. A weaker peso means higher inflation in Mexico, as imported goods become more expensive, and it doesn't stop there. A US recession could spell trouble for Mexico's export-driven economy. With the US being a major consumer of Mexican goods, a drop in US demand could lead to job losses and slower economic growth in Mexico. This is a serious concern for analysts, who warn of significant negative consequences for the Mexican economy. Despite some recovery in Asian markets, the fear of a US recession lingers. This uncertainty complicates things for businesses and investors, making future planning challenging. Policymakers worldwide are keeping a close eye on the situation, ready to step in if necessary to cushion the blow of a potential global recession. So, what can we take away from all this? The possibility of a US recession is very real, and its effects could be far-reaching, not just in the States but globally, especially for economies like Mexico that are closely tied to the US. It's a developing situation, so staying informed is crucial. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe, like, and share. Stay tuned for more updates on global financial news. Thanks for watching.